everyone, it's Tiffany. I am here with the new Miniverse Make It Mini Food Valentine's Series 1. Now there are 4 total to collect, but there's one that's harder to find, kind of like in the holiday series, the Christmas series, where the elf one was kind of the hard one to find and it was hidden underneath a hot chocolate capsule. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute in case this is your first time watching. But I have all 3 basic ones, common ones, or whatever you want to call them here, that there are to collect. There is the cookies here on the front, the cake, heart cake, and the chocolates. The roses are the one that are hard to find. So you can see, if we turn it to the side here, each of these capsules has a little picture on the second layer. So this is heart cookies, this is chocolates, and this is a cake. There's not going to be, as far as I know, there's not going to be one for roses. I don't know for sure, but I've seen people find the roses in the cake one. So anyway, I don't have the roses here today that I know of, unless the roses are here instead of the cake, in which case, cool, but then I'll need to find the cake. But anyway, I'm very excited to be getting all of these opened up with you guys. I am so stoked. We did open up one of the Valentine's ones here on the channel when I first got a hold of one, and it was the chocolates, and they were amazing, you guys. You are going to be obsessed. And maybe we should open those ones first. Maybe, possibly. I think so. Let's go ahead and open up the chocolates first. So, like I said, you'll be able to tell which is which by the side here. And we'll just go ahead and start opening this capsule up. And then you can get a better look at the second layer here with all the chocolates on it. And then, of course, we have a new little holiday-themed capsule. So it's red with a transparent top. Go ahead and get that unwrapped there. Ta-da! I'm bringing in my old mold for the chocolates, by the way, just so I can reuse that. So anyway, here's all of our stuff, and I'm gonna put the capsule back together. We'll put it there. We do have a table. The table is a white tabletop with a rose gold leg. Fun. And actually, I'm just gonna move the capsule off to the side. Then we do have the checklist. Let's go through that really quickly. Checklist slash recipe guide, I guess. So the chocolate bonbons, the heart cookies, and the red roses, and the red velvet cake. So there's all of those. And then on the other side, it suggests how to make it. It's your little recipe cards. So let's get started. I think this is going to be our mold, which I already have one open right now. So I'm just going to kind of leave this one brand new. And we use this lovely mold. But basically, it's a little dirty, but I used it a lot. We get like 3 of these circular ones, 2 of these rectangle ones, and 3 heart ones. And then, open this up. We have a little chocolate box, which is so cute. It's actually flocked here on the top, so that means it's fuzzy. It has a little fuzzy finish. Not on the bottom, just on the top. The bow is not flocked, just the pink. And then this is where you're going to put all your little chocolates. I love it. And then in here we have our supplies, our utensils. We have some rose gold tongs. Love that. And we have this like frosting spreader with the rose gold handle. And a little heart topper for our capsule. And then we have some other things here. Honestly, this feels like something leaked. Like, it feels like the sprinkles are all loose. So hold on. Let's open up the resin. Have the milk chocolate resin. Did we not get a top? Squirty top? Oh yeah, we did. I was gonna say, should definitely get one of those. Alright, so squirty top. And then this is gonna be our sprinkles, but I'm pretty sure everything it's all spilled because of the way it's rattling around in there. Yeah. You can see this was the container for the sprinkles. I wonder if I can get them back in there. I might be able to. They're super tiny. You can see they're all in there. I'm going to actually try here to get them back in the container. Give me a minute Or, oh gosh, this is so small. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Hold on, I need a smaller, way smaller opening. Okay, I could get most of them in there. Okay. All right, it's working. It's working. Oh gosh, I'm making a little bit of a mess. You know what? I'll take that as a win. I got most of them back in there. And we'll just use whatever's left in here. That sounds like a plan. So I'm gonna close this up. We're gonna hope that it doesn't spill open anymore. Just put them right there. So now what we're gonna do, this is super basic. We just fill these up and we cure it and call it a day. It's very simple. So let me get this open. Now with the sprinkles, you can lay them down flat first, or lay them in there first. And then you could also do multicolored stuff, which I love the idea of. Also, were we supposed to get that? I didn't think we were supposed to get sprinkles with this one, but I don't remember. Was it sprinkles? Yeah, I guess so. I could look at this just to double check. Yeah. Okay, so they recommend putting them in the mold first too, right? I think so. Well, not really. No, they recommend putting them on after with the little frosting spreader. So I'm going to do it this way because I don't want to change it later. Necessarily like be on top. It would be like actually embedded in the chocolate. So then cure it again. So basically I'm just going to go ahead and fill these up, and it's very simple. Like that. And then one thing I did in my other video is I made multicolored ones. So if you had like white, you can make like a white chocolate in that box. All right. So now I'm going to move that off to the side. We do have more cookies all cured. I'm going to put those on the tray, or I'm just putting them on the table for now. And then we're going to open up our cake and hope that this cake is gentle to us. If you know, you know. If you've watched me decorate one of these Mini-Verse cakes, you know. Sometimes it goes really well. Sometimes it does not. And we're going to find out which way it's going to go here. So let's get this layer off. This cake layer. And then go ahead and let's put that off to the side and put this all here. And then we'll put this off to the side and build our table so we have something to display it on. Got our checklist. Let's just go ahead and start opening up some of these bags. Got the vanilla frosting. We got a little cake stand, which is all rose gold. It's beautiful. And I'll put that up there. So we're not ready for that yet. Then we have some of these little vanilla and strawberry cookies, pralines, and the icing. Okay, I don't need to pipe that on. We're good. I thought for some reason I'd have to like put little whipped creams on, but that's actually really nice. Uh-oh. Did these all leak out? These are the sprinkles or something. What's happening? I'm scared. Oh no, we're good. We're good. It was just I'm a little paranoid from the sprinkle incident from the from the spillage in the first one. We got red velvet crumbs. They feel like the sprinkles are like sand, so it might be a little messy. Then we've got the heart-shaped love cake. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. I'm actually gonna make it on here, I think, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I want to make it. I mean, like on here, they did the cake crumbles on the sides, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. That might be a lot. Maybe we should try it, though. But we have all of these good items. So here is the frosting up close, and we have the cake sponge up close. And then, let's see, we have these little cookies we're gonna need to use. I don't need to use them, but I feel like putting a big chocolate bar in the center would have been better. Ooh, what if we made chocolates and put them on there? That would be really cool. All right, let's open up the red velvet crumbles. Take a little look. So yeah, it's literally like red sand. So I need to think of a clever way to do this. Kind of like, actually, this is a good idea. The cake fits in the top, then we just pop that in there, all of that sand, and then we can like put resin on the side and then dip it. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be great. We're going to make this happen. All right, so let's get our light over here. And I know I have like a mess. It's a chaotic mess, but hey, it is what it is. I have the paper here for curing. So it is white though. I feel like we need red. Maybe I should use the pink that we got for the side so we don't see it as much. I'm gonna try the pink. I could also try the chocolate. That might also be better. But either way, we're gonna, I'm maybe gonna do one side at a time. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this because it's gonna need to be a little bit at a time. But I'm really glad they're not like huge crumbles. It's very doable. I'm glad I chose this one because I think it's gonna blend in nicely. The pink. Alright, so I think I can go ahead and at least do this part that I've put resin on, and then we just dip it in. Gotta readjust that and readjust it and then dip it. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. Hot tip, guys. Alright, and now I'm gonna cure this. We gotta make sure we don't accidentally get any light on the resin because then it won't cure. But that actually looks really good. So I just need to cure the sides. And maybe actually what I can do is I'll put it in the oven that I said I have off to the side, and I'll pull out the cookies that should be done, and then we'll go from there. So we can look at the cookies while we wait for the other part of the cake. So here are the cookies. I ended up using, I did 3 with the heart sprinkles. I did 2 plain ones with just regular nothing on it. And then I did 3 of the words. We have cutie, XOXO, and hug. Which, I don't like the pink words on the pink frosting. That would have been good if we had like white frosting. If I would have opened this one first. Should have just opened everything and waited, and then we could have used everything for everything else. Anyway, this is cute. I love it. I'm going to try to put a few of these on here. I'm not gonna put all of them on here, I don't think it'll fit, but we got most of them on here. I mean, I'm sure if you organize them in different ways you can get them all to fit, but just for right now we're gonna put 6 on the tray, and that my friends is our final cookie tray. So we have our final cookie tray, we have our final chocolate tray, which I'm gonna get those sprinkles and the tongs off to the side. And we have 2 leftover cookies, which I guess I could just leave here on the edge. And then we're about to have this cake. I'm super excited for the cake. Okay, this is off. We don't want to accidentally cure anything. But I am wondering if I should do something fancy with the leftover resins, but I don't know. I think we don't need to let the cake cure fully. So I'll bring it back. And then we come back, and I need the glaze again. So we'll go ahead and add on a little bit of glaze there. And we'll get it in here. I don't know how it's gonna go in the crack. That might have been better to do it first when it was more full, but we shall see. We shall find out. Honestly, it's turning out really well. And it's going a little too smoothly. Alright, here we go. Let's see. It's not in the crack fully. Not really. Could sprinkle it on in there, like so, and then pat it down and then shake it off. Alright, so I'm gonna cure this, and then we should be good to start decorating the top. Alright, so here is our cake so far. I don't know if it's even focusing really well, but it looks great. It's shedding a little bit, but hey, it's fine. I guess we're gonna go ahead and start putting this vanilla frosting on top. I don't think I'm gonna do it how the box says, which is just add more of this red velvet crumble to the top. I think I might want to leave it white, or like maybe mix in the red velvet crumbles in the white, so it kind of just, instead of like covering it completely, it's kind of like sprinkles but not. But we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm just gonna fill the heart here in the center with it. I feel like I need a spoon, but let's go ahead and fill the center of the heart. And you can see there's already some sandy bits in there, which that's kind of why I said we should probably still put them in, because it's going to look a little weird since they're still in there. And then we also need to kind of go around the edge here where the frosting dollops are going to sit. So, right, I don't want to go too far to the edge, I don't think. But we still need to get coverage for sure. There we go, look at that. It looks great. We don't want to go too far over because then won't be able to see. Well, you'll see what I mean. Hold on one second. Let's get the frosting dollops, and they're going to be placed right there. So like if I went over the edge with those, then you'd see the white on the side. But right now it should trim it up just right. And I kind of want to go ahead and cure this. We could use leftover words. I mean, I only have love. I think I want to put love on it. I think that would be really cute. So we're going to go ahead and cure this really quickly. We do have the pralines, but I just feel like they don't fit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But doing the little heart sprinkles and the word love on it, ooh. Or maybe just the heart sprinkles even. I think those would be really cute. Sorry little pralines. We're not going to use you today. But we got 4 of them in there in case we did want to use them, but I don't want to. So we're not going to. Alright, that should be good for right this second. I'm thinking we're obviously going to add more white, but I'm just wondering if I want to do the heart sprinkles, or if I want to, I think I might cover the like sandy parts with the heart sprinkles. Alright, but I am going to put love on here. This is going to be great. We have yes and love. We could do yes, love, but it'll blend in too much, I think. Okay, now let's get my toothpick back, and we're going to add a little bit more. Now I'm kind of regretting putting the dollop frosting on already, because now I feel like it might look weird, but nah, it's gonna look great. It's gonna be fine. So spread this around. Yes. Honestly, like, please, this is so good. I don't even want to add anything onto it. Like, that looks so good. Alright, I guess I'll put love on there. Love. Yes. That looks so good. Do we put hearts? I think I'm not going to put hearts. I think I've decided, I think we're just going to leave it as is. It just looks so simple and elegant. And I fear, what we could do is let it cure and then kind of place some of the hearts and just see if it's going to look good and just add them on with a little bit of either resin, or we could use glue. But I think it's going to be so cute just being so simple like this. I don't know. It's going to look good. So let me go ahead and cure this, and then we'll come back and decide what the fate of the cake is. So here's the cake all cured. It looks amazing. I love it. I'm obsessed. Alright, so now let's just take a couple of these and just see if I would like it. See, I don't know. It could look good, I think. But also, I like the elegance of it plain. So I think I'll just leave it without. But that's it. It looks amazing. This is probably my best Miniverse cake I've ever made. Alright, you guys, here are our finished Valentine series Miniverse creations. Let me know your favorite of these 3 in the comment section down below. This cake is really winning me over, but I think the cookies are still going to be my favorite in terms of like look and ingredients and all of that fun stuff. But anyway, let me know your favorite in the comments below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.